Headline edition, July 8, 1947. The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army. Army officers say the missile found...
Africa, the birthplace of mankind and, of course, civilization itself. It is a continent steeped in history, tradition, remembered and forgotten knowledge, magic, and sometimes even monsters. First is the Groot slang, a name meaning big snake, and it refers to a cryptid which lives in a deep cave down in Richtersveld in South Africa, also known as the Great Snake of the Orange River. This creature can also be found in swamps and freshwater sources. According to the South African legend, this creature is as old as the world we live in, and its story starts at creation. It is said that as the gods created the world, they created this creature. However, they made a mistake in making the Groot slang, and they gave it way too much intellect and strength. Having realized their mistake, the gods began creating other creatures out of the Groot slang to minimize their strength. One of the Groot slangs escaped and gave rise to other animals of its kind. The Groot slang can lure elephants to its cave where it devours them. This cave is said to connect to the sea and is full of valuable gems. The Groot slang's love for treasure is so overwhelming that locals believe that victims can buy their way out of getting devoured by offering it diamonds. The Ajul, also known as the bush dog, is a cryptid canine believed to be a phantom with the ability to take the form of a dog or a wolf. It is said to stand at 2.5 feet, and its coat is crimson with a blue tint. Strangely, the creature also has webbed feet. Locals claim that the creature uses pheromones to cause discord among its prey to make hunting easier. These creatures are said to be found in arid regions, and they hunt in packs. The dingoneck is believed to live in the Congolese jungles and found in rivers and lakes. It measures 3 to 6 meters in length and has a square head. The tail of the dingoneck is said to contain poison which it secretes to weaken its prey. This scaly creature is very territorial, and it will kill anything that wanders into its habitat, including fishermen. Jabba Fofi, also known as the giant spider, is believed to be a new kind of arachnid which inhabits the Congo forests. The Baka, who are indigenous to the Congo, say that the creature can spin a web between 2 trees which it uses to capture animals such as birds and small game. The creatures are said to be strong enough to overpower humans. Other areas where such a creature has been seen include Vietnam, Zimbabwe, and Uganda. The Agagwe, also known as the Kukundakari or Kalomba in Zimbabwe and the Congo, is a human-like creature spotted in the forests and jungles of East Africa. The first known sighting by a white man occurred in 1900 by Captain William Hitchens, but was reported 37 years later in the December issue of the Discovery magazine. It usually stands from 2 to 5 feet tall with several human features. The creature is also said to have odd characteristics such as long arms and rusty-colored hair covering its body, with yellowish-red skin under its coat. Sometimes it's described as copper. Its feet are roughly 12 centimeters long. The differences between the Agagwe and a modern chimpanzee is that the Agagwe have a rounded forehead, smaller but sharper teeth, and different hair and skin color. The Nkinyamba is a legendary serpent that dwells at the base of the Howick Falls in South Africa and is believed to have the head of a horse. It's mainly active during the warm seasons, and locals claim that when angered, the creature can stir up a storm. The creature is said to be over 20 feet long. Mamlambo is a creature that appears in South African and Zulu folklore, known to the natives as the brain sucker. This quasi-reptilian monstrosity terrorized the villages around the Mtslava River in South Africa and was notorious for dragging its victims into its murky depths, where it would devour their faces in order to consume their brains. These animals have been described by eyewitnesses as being an astounding 6 to 7 feet in length. Other descriptions include a long tail, 4 stubby legs, a crocodilian torso, a serpentine neck, and a horse-like head. It's even been suggested that this animal may be bioluminescent. These are just a few of the cryptids that have been reported in Africa down through the decades and even centuries. But who knows what secrets await there? There are still places in Africa, including the Congo Basin, with 3.7 million acres that are largely unexplored. Knowing that, it is quite possible that the land once known as the Dark Continent holds more secrets that can ever be imagined. Thank you for listening to the Shadowland radio show. If you're listening on the Blackwater Media YouTube channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. You can also listen at blackwatermedia.net and the Blackwater Media Facebook page. I'm Dr. William Lester, and I promise to see each and every one of you again on the flip side.